time for everything you're doing. So you look forward. We start now. 1, 2. Members from the parking lot, please join us here. Patrick. I still see members in the parking lot. Please join us. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check. 1, 2.
Our future in life, united faithful liberty, together we'll always stand.
East Africa. The VC in the University give us an opening prayer. Members, today is Sunday.
Let us pray. Dear God, we thank you for this day. We thank you that National Council for Higher Education is celebrating 20 years of service in the learning institution in Uganda. And we thank you that you have called us to be a part of this service and celebration. Today, Lord, as we flag off our runners, the people who are going to walk, we pray that you grant us journey mercies. We pray that you prevent accidents and anything, impediments that can prevent a successful race and walk. Bless all the participants. Bless the team here at National Council, the ED, and also our guests that are here and those who are yet to arrive. Be with us and grant us a wonderful time today as we celebrate 20 years of National Council service. In the name of God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen. Thank you very much. May I take this opportunity to call upon the ED, Professor J. Mary Okokol, to welcome our chief guest who is going to flag off the race.
The Right Honorable Prime Minister, represented by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Sports, Honorable Members of Parliament, all runners in your respective capacities, good morning. I will start with an apology that we are starting late. We've been waiting for the Honorable Prime Minister, who has had an urgent assignment and cannot be here with us physically, but she's with us in spirit. Let me start by thanking you all for honoring our invitation to come to join us in the run, in the NCHE run, which is part of the celebrations to mark the 20th anniversary of the existence or operation of the National Council for Higher Education. In a special way, let me welcome the Permanent Secretary, who is actually wearing two hats. When she came, she was representing the Minister of State for Higher Education. But because of the events that unfolded, she has been given another hat. She's now representing the Right Honorable Prime Minister. National Council for Education chose the theme for today after realizing that the higher education institutions generate a lot of e-waste. and there are challenges associated with managing the e-waste. And we thought this would be a way of raising awareness and also asking the higher education institutions to ensure that they formulate policies and guidelines to manage the e-wastes that are generated in their institutions. But we are also taking advantage or taking this opportunity to draw your attention to the degradation of the environment generally, which is due to rampant cutting of trees. And for that matter, each one of us will go away with a seedling. And we request you to plant that seedling and nurture it. But also remembering that you should go further as institutions to plant trees in your institutions so that you green your institutions as part of contribution to environmental conservation. Once again, I thank you very much on behalf of Council, management, and staff of the National Council for Higher Education for sacrificing your sleep and other things today to join us. I thank you. I now take this opportunity to invite our guest of honor, the PS who is representing the Right Honorable Prime Minister.
Thank you very much, Professor Kwako, the Executive Director, National Council for Higher Education, honorable members of Parliament in our presence, senior officials of the Ministry of Education and Sports, and distinguished participants. I want to thank you so much for turning up in big numbers. Actually, we are very pleasantly surprised by the large turn-up, and want to thank you. And want to thank most especially National Council for Higher Education for choosing this theme of the environment at this time when we are grappling with managing our environment globally. Want to thank you even as you celebrate the 20 years that you focused on this theme. And want to thank our participants for turning up to support this initiative. I have been given very big shoes and a very big hat this morning that I was not prepared for. And I'm here just for that. I've been tasked by the Right Honorable Prime Minister to flag you off. So I would like to request, Professor, that we go right into that function, then the other activities will follow thereafter. I thank you once again for turning up. Thank you.
Now, we thank you very much. What is going to happen, I'll ask the media people. Now she is going to flag.
defense.
Representing education service. Business man is ready for our dear runners.
I don't baptize, but I wait my
You're not baptized.
We thank you very much.
The runners have gone, so we shall have the walkers also warm up. The runners have gone, so we shall have the walkers also warm up. The runners have gone, so we shall have the walkers also warm up.
It's very, very important for both runners and walkers. Okay, please, we are watching Rosemary. Rosemary's hand structure for today for the ladies. Take note of her stretches. Try to stretch because it's important for you. For those who have just come in, we are cooling down. Welcome back. Okay, we are stretching, all of us. Please try to stretch because you've been walking. Okay, let's do that. Okay, we're doing this slowly, okay? Slowly.
Open up your arms.
Okay, keep your arms straight.
Look up.
Open up, look up. We are cooling down. Please try to cool down, please, if you've been active. It's very, very important. Okay, keep stretching. Both the upper body and the lower body. It's important for your health. Let's keep stretching.
Let's go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. All right.
Okay. Those who have joined us, we are cooling down. Please welcome. Welcome back from the walk and run. We are stretching. We're taking back the body where it has been before the run or the walk.
And 5. All right. Change.
Okay.
Open up your legs.
The band should also stretch. I know you've been active also. Please stretch.
3.
The band, please don't forget to stretch also. Please stretch a bit also. Good job. Well done.
Raise up one arm.
Okay, raise your arm. Keep stretching. Keep stretching. It's important for you. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well done. Keep stretching. Keep stretching.
Selfie. Let's go for a selfie. 1,
Selfie. Do the selfie.
3, 4, and 5. Take it at the back. Let's go. 1.
Well done. Good job. Good job.
3, 4. Come on.
Down. Let's do this. Try to bend low.
Roll them up to the floor. Palms down.
Yeah, you should feel something if you're stretching.
5.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
3, 2, and 1. All right. Press your legs.
Yeah, we're stretching. For those who just joined us, we're stretching.
Same drill. Take the
We have
hands
only
down.
10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. By 10 we're done. 10 minutes to go.
3,
Okay, let's keep stretching.
and 5. Alright, change.
Okay,
Take the arms down.
we are stretching all the body because it's been active.
4 and 5. Alright, lift up one leg.
Good job.
Slowly.
Okay.
Up.
Yeah, that is where we test those who take something.
We are checking the balance.
Yeah, try to check the balance. Try to check if you still can balance in your group.
4.
Good job, good job.
Some leg. Some leg. Aha, arms apart.
Yeah.
Check it
Good
down.
job.
Let's go.
Yeah.
On 1,
Yeah.
3, 4.
Good job.
And
Good job.
5. Alright, let's go.
That's awesome.
Some legs, one balance.
Yeah, kick back.
Let's go.
Don't kick your neighbor. Don't
As
kick your
far as you
neighbor.
can, both legs straight.
Yeah. That's a good one. Hey, don't fall down. Hey.
And
Okay.
5. Good. Alright, check that.
Welcome back. Thank you. And once again, thank you for coming. Let me take this opportunity to invite Professor Joy Kwesiga, the Vice Chairperson of the National Council for Higher Education, who is representing the Chairperson of the National Council for Higher Education, to make some remarks and invite the chief guest to make her address, and then we shall proceed to the awards. There are many awards. Don't go. You might miss if you go away.
Food is there. That's all. The rest I can't. I was not number one.
Thank you very much, the Executive Director, Professor Mero Kwako, our chief guest, all the representatives of the different sectors of higher education and environmentalists. All of you, you are very welcome. I'm speaking on behalf of Professor Erika Tumuka, who is the chairperson of the council. He's indisposed and he sends his apologies. I would like, first of all, to thank you very much for this very huge support to the National Council for Higher Education. I want to thank the Secretariat for organizing this successful gathering. We are all very happy that we have been able to gather in this big number to celebrate 20 years. And I would like to thank the government of Uganda for creating this institution, because National Council for Higher Education helps us, we who are participants in the higher education sector, to be organized. You can imagine 65 or so universities, over 100 tertiary institutions. If we didn't have a regulator, we would be lost. It would be chaos. Thank you, National Council, for doing this work. Thank you for the guidance so far. The members of the Governing Council seem to be seated in the tent. I wanted to introduce members of the Governing Council, but wherever you are most welcome. I want to recognize the presence of the many Vice Chancellors that I have seen here. Maybe they can come in. Yes, the Vice Chancellors who are here, please. Yeah, you can come here because you are leading the sector.
Yeah, I am Professor George Lerao-Pedro, the Vice Chancellor of Gulu University. Also the Chairperson of Uganda Vice Chancellors Forum.
Dr. Masiko Kafero, Vice Chancellor of Buganda University and also Chair of HR Committee, National Council for Education.
Professor K. Matthew,
Vice Chancellor Ismat University. I congratulate the ED and the team for the excellent conduct of this program.
Namaste, 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 namaste.
Good morning, Professor Nasinyama George William, Vice Chancellor of UNICAF University, and I congratulate the National Council on this awesome occasion.
Dr. Henry Bowegia, Vice Chancellor, Livingstone International University.
Oh, Doctor,
we thank you all, and especially NCHE for organizing.
Morning to you all. Bias Coxwell Achanga, Vice Chancellor, Mountains of the Moon University. I was here for 13 years as Director of Quality Assurance. Thank you, ED, for allowing me to support the university.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Professor Janice Bisinje, Deputy Vice Chancellor of Finance and Administration, representing the Vice Chancellor of Kampala International University.
Professor Lutalo Bosa, University. Good morning, everybody. And Dr. Kwago Ismail, representing the Vice Chancellor, St. Peter's University.
Engineer Kasaga Osama, Equator University, representing the Vice Chancellor.
Professor Chana Francis, the Vice Chancellor of Kentim University.
Dr. Joseph Mizera, representing Aga Khan University on behalf of the Vice Chancellor.
The Lord is good, and all the time.
The Lord is good, and that is his nature.
Praise be to him. Yes, my name is Musa Semakula, the Deputy Prime Minister of the Students' Government from Uganda Christian University. The Vice Chancellor sends his greetings.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Wangubu Farouk, representing Director Islamic University in Uganda.
Good morning, all. My name is Magezi Aaron, Marketing Officer, St. Lawrence University. I'm here on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, St. Lawrence.
I think we need to answer.
This side, you call the Vice Chancellor higher.
Morning, fellow academicians. I'm by the names of George Zombeire, representing the Vice Chancellor, Uganda University.
Whoa, mask.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Captain Frank Mulindwa, Head of Training, East Africa Civil Aviation Academy, commonly known as Salute Flying School.
Good morning, everybody. Congratulations to ED and the entire fraternity of National Council for Higher Education. I'm Dr. Wanjiri Milton, representing the Vice Chancellor, Bishop Stuart University.
Good morning to you. I'm David Busobozi, representing the Vice Chancellor, Uganda Matters University. Congratulations, National Council.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Collins Joshua Kabogoza. I am the President of the Students Association, Ernest Cook Ultrasound Research and Education Institute. The Vice Chancellor sends his regards. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Ochambogo ole. Ochambogo ole. I'm Dennis Mbogo, the chairperson of Convocation Chambogo University, representing the Vice Chancellor Chambogo University.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back from the run. I'm Dennis Nakabale. I'm a student at East African School of Taxation, and I'm representing the school. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the participation and coming back. The exercise is going on well. My name is Julius Peter Olakakae, Senior Assistant Registrar,
I am representing the Vice Chancellor of Clark International University.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Katumba James Davis, representing the Principal of Health Tutors College Mulago.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Betty Uwiringimana from King Caesar University, representing our Vice Chancellor. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Congratulations to NCHE upon reaching 20 years. I'm Chinyamatama William Nwasasa, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Apex International University, in charge of research, international relations, and innovations.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gift, ICT Manager, Metropolitan International University. I'm representing the Vice Chancellor, Metropolitan International University. Congratulations.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nakalema Rebecca, Academic Registrar, Africa Institute of Music, and representing the Vice Chancellor, Africa Institute of Music.
Good morning, colleague. I'm Sebunya Adam, Academic Registrar, Advanced International University, representing the Vice Chancellor.
Good morning, everyone. I'm up here in Washington, Sports State and Moody University, representing the Vice Chancellor.
Good morning to each and every one of you. My name is Adroni Rodney, Minister for Environment, Makerere University. We have somebody Makerere here. Alright, thank you so much. I'd also like to use this opportunity to invite each and every one of you for the Environmental Week of Activism in the last week of November at Makerere University. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. Dr. Nasruna Meresian Msoke is my name. Principal, Uganda Catholic Management and Training Institute. You are all welcome. Thank you very much. Since this is stage, we need a few people. So I'll beg those who are not substantive vice chancellors to come
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pastor Fred Kabenge. I am the principal of Capuchora Biblical Institute.
Thank you very much. I think you can see ED, we are all here, universities. I'm the Vice Chancellor of Kabale University. So, I'd like to thank the Secretariat once again for this work well done on behalf of the Governing Council. I'd like to thank members of the council present for the work they are doing. But let me recognize the people who started this institution. I'd like to, in terms of the council, I'd like to recognize the work done by Professor Kayanja, who was the chair of the council for a long time. Professor Nyeko, who was also vice chair for some time, and of course presently Professor Erika Tunguka. I'd like to recognize the past executive directors, Professor Kasozi and Professor Okuda, and then I would like to thank the current executive director with her team for the good work they are doing. We want to thank them. You can see this is obvious the way they have mobilized. So thank you very much. We're proud of the Secretariat. We are proud to relate to the council. And with those few words, I would like to encourage all of you each time there is a function, for example, the exhibition that is forthcoming, so that we all participate, we share ideas, we know what each one is doing, and I'm sure you have gained a lot of networking within this very short time that you have been here doing aerobics. So let's take these gatherings very seriously. Let me end by thanking once again the government of Uganda for this support, because without it we wouldn't have this organization, and also our parent ministry, the Ministry of Education, for the guidance. We would also like to recognize the Education Committee of Parliament, because it gives us good guidance whenever we are, and support. The chairperson of the committee is here. So, with those few words, I would like to call, it is my pleasure to call on the guest of honor to proceed with the next session. Thank you very much, our PS. She's also our guide. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Kwesiga. I want to thank you once again, Professor Okol, for organizing this very, very important function. I stand here on behalf of the Ministry of Education and Sports. Briefly, before I stand on behalf of the Right Honorable Prime Minister, to congratulate you, first of all, for this very, very important landmark of 20 years, but also to congratulate you and thank you for organizing this very important run. I want to thank, in the same breath, the Vice Chancellors for turning up in big numbers. We thank you so much for supporting this cause, and also our young people. I've seen very excited young people here cheering. The Vice Chancellors, we thank you so much for turning up. Honorable Muyingo and our Chief Minister send their regards. They are with you in this run, and they pledge to support you in every way as you transform higher education. I thank you once again, and I now stand in the shoes of the Right Honorable Prime Minister to give her remarks. The Honorable Member of Parliament, Nathani Tungo, the Chairperson and members of the National Council, the Executive Director and members of management, the Vice Chancellors and Principals present, the staff of National Council for Higher Education, runners in your different capacities, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to be here with you this morning as we join the National Council for Higher Education in one of its planned activities to commemorate the 20 years of operation. Allow me to salute the Ministry of Education and Sports for effectively giving policy guidance to the Council in the last 20 years. In a special way, I pay tribute to the current leadership of the Ministry and the past leaders of the Ministry ever since National Council for Higher Education was established. I thank the Chairperson and members of Council, the Executive Director, and your staff. Congratulations. According to Section 4 of the Universities and Other Tertiary Institutions Act 2001 as amended, the Council is mandated to regulate and guide the establishment and management of higher education institutions and equating of qualifications. The agency is therefore known in areas of regulating quality in higher education and little about environmental conservation. I want to thank management for choosing this theme of protecting the environment in higher education institutions through e-waste management. It speaks to one of the pressing emerging issues in not only our developing urban centers but also in training institutions. The irresponsible disposal and recycling of e-waste without any controls impacts on the environment and human health. E-waste contains different substances, many of which are toxic. It has been reported that toxins in such wastes can cause brain damage, allergic reactions, and cancer. Government of Uganda recognizes the challenges posed by e-waste and has put in place an enabling environment to facilitate its sustainable management. The e-waste management policy of 2012 and the e-waste guidelines of 2016 were put in place to ensure sustainable e-waste management in the country. The mission of the policy is to have an e-waste knowledgeable nation through promotion of efficient handling of sustainable management of e-waste, hence safeguarding the country's human life and the environment. In addition, the National Environmental Management Act 2019 has provisions for e-waste management supplemented by the regulations on waste management under statutory instrument number 49 of 2020. Higher education institutions are among the key stakeholders along the value chain of mass flow of e-waste in the country. This is because the majority of these institutions are highly reliant on ICT equipment and electronic devices. The challenges mainly stem from the fact that the country faces a severe shortage of qualified personnel to address the disposal of the waste. But at universities and other tertiary institutions, management of old computers and other electronic equipment is still a challenge. I call upon higher education institutions to formulate institutional policies and guidelines on e-waste management, and in view of the fact that the country faces severe shortages of qualified personnel to address the disposal of these wastes, curricula designed at various universities and other tertiary institutions should cover e-waste management as a priority. As we emphasize recycling of electronics, one of the most important solutions is educating the communities and creating awareness. Institutions are also urged to conduct research aimed at addressing the e-waste challenges and provide solutions to the societal problems related to e-waste management. To the National Council for Higher Education, I want to applaud you for thinking about the emerging issues of our society, especially e-waste within our education institutions as you celebrate 20 years of existence. I urge you to include e-waste management on your checklist for monitoring and inspection of institutions of higher learning. Once again, I want to thank NCHE for using this run to disseminate information aiming at creating awareness on protecting the environment in higher education institutions and the country at large. I'm also happy that tree planting has been included in today's activities and that every runner will go home with a seedling. Please plant the seedlings and nurture them as well. It is now my pleasure to declare this run closed. For God and my country.
I think our PS deserves a bigger clap than that.
Right Honorable Robina Nabanja, Member of Parliament, Prime Minister. Thank you.
Thank you, our chief guest. And she has accepted that the Vice Chancellors will take a group photo as we do recognition. We are starting with institutional recognition, then end up with individual recognition. Is that okay? Great. Now, Susan, come over and request the Member of Parliament to do the award to help the Chairperson of Council. Those who participated, and when they read your name as the Vice Chancellor, we want to do multitasking, so to do the group photo. Even the university, and someone should quickly come. Even the university. These are certificates. Yes. Nakawa Vocational Training Institute. Ibanda. Yes. Oh, you should show. Yes. That's how it looks like. Yes. Okay. Nakawa Vocational. Inter-University Council of East Africa representative. I saw Agnes, I saw Dr. Robert Aine. Team University. Islamic University in Uganda. Oh. Inter-University Council of East Africa. Inter-University Council of East Africa. That's Inter-University Council of East Africa. Thank you, our neighbors. Islamic. Africa Institute of Music. East African School of Taxation. NCHE University. NCHE University. The NCHE University. Victoria University. Victoria. There are no representatives. Victoria University. YMCA Comprehensive Institute. YMCA, I saw you taking pictures around. Uganda Matters University. King Caesar University. Advanced International University. I saw the Vice Chancellor was leading from front in the run of the 5 kilometers. He completed 5.6 kilometers. Islamic Core University College. St. Lawrence University. Kampala International University. Isbati University. Some photos are longer than others. Isbati University. Yes, Professor Achanga. Fountains of the Moon University after this one. Uganda Christian University. Uganda Christian University. Clark International University. I saw Dr. Clark himself. Livingstone International University, based in Mbare. Aga Khan University. Aga Khan University. Chambogo University. Guru University. Guru is a very well represented PS with the Vice Chancellor and the DC. Yes. We thank you. Gema University. And also a member of council. Unicaf University. Harris Tutors College Murago. Harris Tutors College Murago. Mutesa 1 Royal University. Mutesa 1 Royal University. Makerere University. Makerere University. From Mutesa. Bishop Stewart University. All the way from Barara. Kumba University. Kumba University. Equator University of Science and Technology. Equator University of Science and Technology. St. Peter's University. Ernest Cook Ultrasound Research and Educational Institute. East African Civil Aviation Academy, Soroti. National Chamber of Commerce. Uganda National Chamber of Commerce participated. I saw Dr. Jennifer Musoke. Manifesto publications. Manifesto publications. Manifesto publications. So, Chamber of Commerce, come back. Your boss is here. Manifesto publications, they do publications. Uganda Nurses and Midwives Council. Uganda Nurses and Midwives Council. National Council of Sports. National Council of Sports. Trinity Biblical Institute. Trinity Biblical Institute. Now, can I request the chief guest to recognize participants before we go for winners? And the chief, not the chief guest, the member of parliament to read this one.
Hello, we are almost to the end. I've been given a small assignment to recognize the best participants. And the first one is the Minister of Education and Sports. Minister, where are you? DJ, do you have a number, government? Where are you? Minister, where are you? The commissioner is coming. Right to the beat. Commissioner dance. Let's see how the commissioner dance. The minister had so many participants. There is another commissioner coming. We send our greetings to the PS. And finally, I think the overall winner in the participation is Miss Kate Lamaro, Permanent Secretary, Minister of Education and Sports.
Now we are going to read the winners and they will come and be able to take a picture. Apex wants to shake their hands and I think they registered red. Apex participated. Well, Apex Oye! And International University of... No, I think I write them properly. Yes, they all participated and all you get. Allow me to read the winners. The winners for women race in position number 5. And they should come here and take the picture, a photo with the chief guest. Abeja Doros, Guru University. Women number 4, Chapter Moi Sandra, Ndeje University. Number 3, in the ladies, Kapchebasa Dokas, Ndeje University. Number 2 in the ladies, Ayos Grace, Ndeje University. And finally, the champion for the Women National Council at 2023 is Orushaba Mavaras, Ndeje University. Now for men, number 5, Akemkene Peter, Ndeje University. Kiprangat Esau, Ndeje University. Oyo Warta, Guru University. Number 2, Atenyo Bekere, Ndeje University. And the overall champion, our chief guest, for National Council at 2023 champion, Akampa says, Bishop Stuart Mbarara.
Nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can
count. And one thank you, and you get your certificates and awards. Later on, we have got the details, but to take the picture with the chief guest and the ED, and one thank you. Can we clap for them? And all of us are winners in different categories. We want to thank you and to wish you the best. Apex International University wants, you wait, but you should have registered early.
And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. Down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down,
yeah, as we finalize, yes, the champions are taking, as Apex International University wants to be recognized, and indeed they should, because they participated. And Metropolitan, your certificates will come. But I know you want to take a picture with our beloved PS. And the PS has accepted generously. One, thank you, champions, and we have got your details, and we shall send you your, yes, the Mbarara one, Bishop Stewart. Okay, Apex International University, Metropolitan International University, and Kabale University. And make sure you take the tree. We want to recognize Uganda prisons for giving us that lead band. We don't take it for granted, and we shall be able to send you a certificate. We need to clap for you. Apex, you can now come. And we also thank you, AAR, for the services, and people go there and get services, and the free eye test for repair. Guru. AAR is offering services. There is free eye test.